You guys just won't let it go, will you? Will you? All right. So this is what I'm gonna do here. Multiple people sent me two links to check out. Of course, this is going back to the beef between Kendrick and J. Cole, which I think everybody's about over at this point. But it seems that there have been receipts brought to the table. I've kind of been like, hey, you know what? I think they both kind of played each other. I think it's kind of just. I think right now is a great time for J. Cole to drop an album. To be honest with you, it'd be a smart move on his part. But I kind of like bowed out of doing any reactions. But damn, see, I'm getting indigestion from this. You guys told me to check this out. So guess what? Spliff Beats is on the case. Hold on one second. Let me get back to you. I don't know what I'm walking into. One was on a Twitter feed or an X Twitter, Twitter X, X Twitter. Twitter is now X. I still call it Twitter. And then there was one video on YouTube you guys sent me a link to. So first, let's see what's up to bat. What do we have here? All right, so you guys directed me to a Ebony Prince 2K24. It says one king at Kendrick Lamar is not a liar, and I am not a thief. Two, Mr. Aubrey Graham at Drake and Mr. Livingston Allen academics have until noon Monday, 5/13. What happened? 5/13 to retract your claims of theft? My attorney, Mr. Dreen Edward, will exhaust every legal option available. So, okay. So it's been popping off. What's big? This has one. Yo, she tagged TMZ. This had 1.2 million views. Oh no. This has 10 million views. All right, let's see what this is. I can see in the background the picture right here. So these were the pictures that Kendrick was saying that he was getting from inside of the Drake estates, the embassy, which I heard Drake is selling. I don't know if that's true or not. No, I got see now. I got to know this stuff. See, there's so many rumors. Is Drake selling his house in Canada? 3 days ago, Drake sells California home amid third Toronto intruder. What? Following? Oh, what the fuck? This man has had three intruders so far. I told you, man. Once this beef ish starts, it goes beyond the artist because there's fans that are just gonna make it more than what it really is, even though this is probably the biggest beef we've ever seen since Pac and Big. But anyways, let's get to these videos, man. Split Beats is on the case. What can I figure out? Probably not much, but let's see. All right, so we got some video proof, right? This is what she's showing me on a laptop.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive.
Whoa. Bring this back. There's a picture of Toronto. Okay. Then the Brooklyn Daily Eagle.
Dad is not responsive.
Okay, so it's a study most psychiatric patients in New York City public hospitals denied access to outdoors. Okay, so what is it showing? So it's showing Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. So it's showing the date is what I'm seeing right here. All right. It turns out that Judge D. Emick is in on this. Let's go.
I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership.
Yo, you have the actual paper receipts? Did you go digging through the garbage? Yo, how much money you spending? $58,000. So we got some jewelry. Popular jewelry. All right, so we got a transaction number and everything. New York. Total of $63,000. Amex ending in 5177. If anybody else gets those other numbers, give me a call. Reach out to me. But it says Drake right here. So this is the proof.
good kid that
Yeah, so Nadine, so more fine jewelry places.
need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never
Let me be your mentor because your daddy don't teach you shit.
let a man piss on your neck, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business.
But why did she really tie that? Oh, she tied Ozempic. He or she tied Ozempic to the strings of the hoodie. So saying that Aubrey Graham is taking Ozempic right now. I mean, to keep it a buck, everyone is, but it is kind of funny that, he was calling out that bar. But can labels be printed and fakely put on there? It's a possibility, highly unlikely. This seems pretty legit. I'm not going to lie.
That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them.
What the hell is that? For Adderall. So he's got prescriptions for Adderall, but didn't Kendrick say he was popping Percocets or something like that? Definitely not the same, but Adderall, everyone's prescribed Adderall at this point. So there's no refills left. And honestly, this looks like an old ass bottle. Trust me, from somebody who's taken medications their entire life, this you can tell by just how it's faded it is. It takes a while for the lettering to be faded like this. Maybe it's just a camera angle.
Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have
No. Actually, I take that back. It seems like most of it is still intact, so it is somewhat of a newer bottle. I would say like 2 or 3 months.
a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend.
Oh shit! What do you got? Zolpid? What the hell is Zolpidem?
But 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are.
It's got. It's like you're like strangling, like you're hanging these pill bottles from a noose.
Within, not the superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them, and you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just pay this when you're 18.
So this is basically just saying, like, look, this is the proof. We got you. You have a mole. But what's the big plan? Okay, are we overlooking Toronto right now? No. It's too dark out for me to see shit, to be honest with you. I seen 3 cities in one. All right, so we got a little bit of information. I mean, there's the actual proof. It's physically in front of you. I mean, everything looks like it's neatly iron pressed, and the receipts, everything was kept. I mean, someone was planning something. But let me scroll up a little bit here. So Ebony Prince says 100,000 followers, business only present. Okay, I want to do a little digging into this person. They tag TMZ, Rollins Martin, BET, The Shade Room, Rick Ross, See the God, Shannon Sharp. Okay, hitting everybody. I don't know why I want to keep saying Ebony. That makes sense, but Ebony Prince, though. Why would I want to keep saying she? I'm sorry about that. So it says to Mr. Aubrey Graham. Make this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items. The issue in the photo should also jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Oh, damn. What's going on here, man? So obviously we got, it looks like Drake right here, if I'm not mistaken. Security. Friend, whoever this is. Maybe the mole. And then honestly, I don't know who this is. I wish him the best, but it looks like something like Make a Wish, or I don't know. I really don't know what this, who this person is, or maybe he was meeting a fan. for all I know. I have no idea. It says January 22, 2023 at 3:19. Looks like it's pretty dark out. So this is 3 in the morning. They took this man out on the night, took him out for the party. All right, so let me just keep investigating a little bit. You've had many things discarded on your behalf over the years. I wonder if you can remember them all. Man, this person's going crazy. You're blocking my money with your lies, so you have forced me to get it another way. Oh, so there's some blackmail going on here. There's some extortion. Push-ups, really? Should have kept that to yourself. Had you not lied, I would have waited until you died to sell my goods. What the? Two black American men became unemployed at this exact moment, and you made an enemy. 2023 Sunday 03. All right, now this is getting a little creepy. I mean, these is hold on. These are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 posts in one day. Yo, okay, now something's telling me there's a little bit of craziness involved here. Um, Subpar service is not in line with the Forbes standards. That's what you pay for. So why would you think there would be no proof? So we're trying to provide more proof. It looks like New York. Okay, I don't know what this means. Now it seems like some stuff's in hieroglyphics. This is why I tell companies I don't conduct my company. This is why I tell companies I don't conduct company business on my personal cell phone. But since you're so finicky, they insisted I install WhatsApp. But why are you telling Twitter? I'm not an extortionist or a career killer. I'm a black American capitalist. You have inserted yourself in between me and my money. Move. Humble yourself and tell the truth. Okay. Okay. So from what I'm picking up from this, and I could be way off, man. Spliff Beats, you know what? He always shows up for the job. Let's just say that. He may not always get it right. I feel like there's somebody that was in Drake's camp that maybe got let go of. And just in case, always collected stuff. And then this was the perfect time to drop it to try to get their bag. I could be wrong, but this is what I'm picking up so far. God's plan, funny how it works, isn't it? Don't y'all forget November 9th, 2024 auction of items before the ball starts. What the fuck? What the hell is this? The movie coming out? Pioneer Larry, Icon Uncle Mike, overall Icon Mother Toya. What Icon? The game volume. I don't even know what I'm getting myself in. I feel like I'm in a game of Saw or something. Okay, hold on. Yet 6 months later, the circus returned. Rejected teen drinker accused of smear campaign against Wanky NYC. Okay. All right. How do we know you're not like us? We never came back after we curse out service providers. Out the service providers? What? What are these these comments gotta be saying some shit. Huh? I don't want to say nothing back. I want to read some of these comments. What are you saying? What are you saying? All of us and Ebony Prince, like, bro, finna drop receipts on the second anniversary of Mr. Morale. That's hilarious. Where we are here for the news. Oh, damn. You literally have thousands just sitting by their phone waiting. Leave Drake alone. Push the red button already. He think I don't know, man. I feel like when you keep when when people get desperate, they start showing it by excessively posting, calling, um, getting a little bit frantic. Almost, it seems like maybe they just have some issues. I don't know what's going on here. Rest in peace to our godfather, Mr. Damian Michael. Okay. But like where's so now back to the story, your guys' interpretation throwing me off track. you're owning your shit. You're throwing yourself off track, my friend. To be honest, I thought you were gonna at least say you were mistaken by now, but okay. I only wanted to go with the story most know about because, well, you know, we don't. We want to know, want to know, want to know. We know. Does the rabbit hole need to go deeper? I've only unzipped a small part of my knapsack. All right. See, now, this is getting it's the same. It's May 12th. This is 2 days ago. Tune in later. Okay, I'm tuning in later. Let's scroll up. I'm gonna let Ebony Prince cook for a second. I've stood next to you in the rain to keep the paps, paparazzi, and fanatics away. I became essential during your stays, having to cancel vacations and all to ensure things like this didn't happen.
Girl tries running at Drake.
Deal with that.
Oh, Drake.
This is fairly common.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yo,
Listen, what the fuck is wrong with you? Is not this? It's another human being. Yeah, they make music and you can be a fan of them, but they're just another human being. They wake up just like you and go to sleep just like you.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Everybody.
Girl
She did kind of ruin it for everybody. He was kind of forced to rush his ass inside. But this made this seem like I've stood next to you in the rain to keep the paparazzi and fanatics away. I became essential during your stays. It's even rhyming. Having to cancel vacations and all to ensure things like this didn't happen. And now for the NYPD verifiable portion of the story, I was almost arrested while at work for reasons regarding your accommodations. NYPD officer Viola received a CCRB complaint and hearing regarding keeping you from said protesters. Did you ever see Larry there? Who are you talking about? The more you tweet, the more I lose the plot. That's what I'm trying to say. It's getting a little bit. What the fuck is going on? Look, I don't have to look for riddles. We're all looking for riddles. Who's Larry? Who is Larry? This is Larry. This is Larry? I don't have time to do shit like this. I wish I did. Who's Larry? Everyone's asking who's Larry. Twitter is forever undefeated, man. I'm gonna come across some shit I'm not supposed to see. Oh shit! What did I say? Call me crazy or disagree. Y'all want Eminem do better? Why didn't Drake? Y'all tried to justify what Drake did because of his age. Oh, stop it. Okay, here we go. The diddler. All right. So it's starting. It's almost like it's just way off track. Unless I'm just not. Listen. As I mentioned before in diss tracks, what people will do, they will mention and say things that only the artist is going to really understand. Of course, they want to appeal to the main crowd. Now, when you are directing stuff like this directly at one person, you are saying and choosing each word very carefully to make sure, like, hey, you hear me yet? Here's the thing. I don't think he cares. I'm scrolling up through this. While we may not be wealthy, what we lack in finances, we make up for in space with resources. What the fuck? What people got to say about that? This ain't about Drake anymore, is it? No, it's not. They've lost the plot. It's over. Don't forget this, though. Yeah, you want November 9th. You want everyone to tune in until November 9th? You know what's going to happen by November 9th? Aliens are going to invade. We're about to have a presidential election. There'll probably be a bomb going off somewhere. There's going to be like 6 albums dropped by then from other artists. No one's going to care. To all the bloggers who still assume to know something, you are all a part of the problem, which hopefully this exposes as well. This conversation is between associates that none of you know. Shut the F up and watch the show. I mean, we're watching. I just don't know what the hell you're doing. All right, so I'm giving up on this video. All right, but you know what? To give credit to Ebony Prince, okay, You had the receipts. But for all I know is you are a crazed fan who broke in or somehow obtained this stuff and was able to get it to Kendrick's team to use it against him and probably got paid. They probably thought they could get paid that way. They probably get paid also from Drake. That kind of happened with me, like with the Benzino footage when they were trying to, get 20K out of it, and I was like, man, ain't gonna happen. I just leaked that shit anyway. Not all of it, but I still have most of the footage. But I mean, like, that's what they do. They try to play you. All right. So I'm going to let Ebony Prince go for right now. I guess come back in November 9th. I'll see you guys. We'll check back in. A little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but hey, you know what? All right. And then the next video I was told to check out was rapper Cooley Bravo confirms Drake paid him $150K for information on Kendrick Lamar's wife. Oh, shit. Okay, now this is getting a little bit heavier here. Let's see what this is about.
Rapper Cooley Bravo confirms Drake paid him $150K for information on Kendrick Lamar's wife, Whitney, and admits he gave Drake false information. Also, Cooley Bravo says he laughed when he heard Family Matters. Check this out.
Yo, can you speak on the 150K Drake put out for the info?
Oh, hell yeah. That ain't discreet. I can talk about this shit all day.
He came out like oh yeah, because I put this shit all day.
Drake put out for the info.
Oh, hell yeah. That ain't discreet. I can talk about this shit all day. Let's oh, I like these conversations. This is street shit. Okay, let me tell you about this. Drake sent some niggas to Atlanta not knowing. See, this is why I say Kendrick fucked him up at. Kendrick power trickled down to me. He tried to come down here and get some niggas some money for information on Kendrick. Now, mind you,
Kendrick said that. He said you wasted your money and you got nothing to show for it. Now you got no receipts. But it was a double. It was a play on words. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you try to have me killed, but it's also like you try to kill my career by trying to dig up dirt, but I live a clean life. I don't do anything. I live a boring life.
I can't get no information on Kendrick because I'm only tied to his friend named L. L is actually on the timeline with us. L got less followers than me. People are so...
Yeah, and I actually went to Cooley's like Instagram page, and that shit is private now. He's probably catching a lot of flack. When something like this happens and someone pays you $150K, I don't know. You kind of keep your mouth shut.
So dumb. They don't realize it's people with like 100 followers or like 5K followers that's actually like related to this nigga. His sister is on fucking Twitter. All of us are on Twitter. They just looking at me because I got so many followers. I say, bro, y'all niggas don't really understand what's happening.
How many followers do you got? You had 6,000 followers, I thought.
Me because I got so many followers. I say, bro, y'all niggas don't really understand what's happening. So they come to me. They try to get one of my little homies 150K. They try to get him 100K, right? So I say, what they asking for? They say they want to know something about Kendrick. I said, Kendrick ain't from Atlanta or fucking Chicago. So what the fuck they asking? They said, what do you know about that?
Nah, his dad's from Chicago, though.
Kendrick ain't from Atlanta or fucking Chicago. So what the fuck they asking? They said, what do you know about that? What did you know about Whitney and all that shit? And I said, Whitney who? My girl? I said, because my girl name Whitney. They said, no, Kendrick girl. I said, Whitney is up there with him. Now, mind you, that's a bombshell. They don't know that. Drake talking all that shit about why you live in New York. I said, oh, they stupid. I said, take the money. I'm going to tell them a lie. So I took the 100. I said, matter of fact, on top of that, I said, tell them put the 50K on it and I'll tell them where they at. I told them Kendrick was in fucking LA still. They gave me the money and I gave 50K to my niggas. And they was like, oh, we got it. And it was
see. This is where shit gets dangerous, dude. Because one day it doesn't go from just digging for dirt and stuff to rap about. You see how easy someone talks about, like, oh yeah, just to get some information, I made some shit up.
I gave 50K to my niggas, and they was like, oh, we got it. And they was like, why you in? The next song, what was that song? What song? Family Ties came out. And we laughed.
Family Matters.
And I said, that nigga's stupid. So while Drake was talking about bait and all that shit, I said, nigga, we got your money and you ain't even getting nothing. I was like, you didn't get no information, you dumbass nigga. But I couldn't say it.
But to be honest with you, he made Family Matters work. Family Matters was out of all the disses that Drake dropped, that was his best diss.
Reverse mole shit he did was so corny. That was so corny. That was so fake. Come on.
Drake is dumb, bro. I said, this nigga.
Well, I noticed. I hate to be like this too, man, but I stay unbiased as I can. But when Kendrick said a bar about like even the women you're with are confused about the other women that you're around, that you're with, and he's like, yeah, I'm with all women. What are you talking about? Like saying like that bar doesn't make sense. He's basically saying like, look, like the women you're with are confused when they're around real women. Think about that bar for a second. The women you're with are confused about themselves when they are around real women. Think for 1 second. And Drake like literally asked in the song, like, what are you talking about? I've been with every shade, every color of woman. He didn't catch it. He didn't catch the bar.
That was so corny. That was so fake. Come on.
Drake is dumb, bro. I said, this nigga, he is so fucking stupid. They gave me I said, give me 50 more K and I'll tell you something. I said, okay, they in LA right now. Mind you, Whitney and fucking Kendrick is in fucking New York at the time. That nigga was
getting street. He getting street. He doesn't know this shit. He's getting played.
Exactly. He a Canadian nigga trying to get information from Black Americans from the hood.
Don't know nothing about this violence.
No,
that nigga
he got extorted.
That nigga stupid. That's why I was talking crazy on the timeline the other day. I said, I got this nigga. I said, I got 150 bands for nothing. And that's when Kendrick said you came back with no receipts.
Damn, this really happened like that. Don't tell. Oh, man. I could tell by the last diss, man, that like Drake was like, everyone was like, oh, Drake's not bowing out. When you start saying like, yo, like, I'm pretty much done with this shit, so you start bringing the facts, you're bowing out. You're done with the lyrical combat. It's gotten too personal now. Now you're like, okay, like I come with the receipts. We're no longer having a lyrical competition. This shit is played out. He said like, you burned it up. You burned it up for us. You made it to where people don't want to listen to us battle anymore. I promise you guys drop 2 more diss tracks or 1 more diss track a piece, they're going to get 20, 30 million views. At least 10 or 18.
That's exactly, nigga, because you fucking stupid. You didn't know he was talking to, dummy. You fucking idiot. You gave me 150 back. I should have asked for 200. But that nigga went and put Family Ties out, and then Kendrick smoked his ass. I was like, well, that's what you get for trying to. He said you try to put money in the streets, and you came back with no receipts. I said, exactly, nigga. I said, you stupid ass nigga.
But here, not to play the other side of the fence, this could be a lie. This could be bullshit. Like, it's somebody's word. We would need. I get it. Like he's talking about it and confessing it. But people can make up lies all day. Especially on the fucking internet. They're not in your face. You're not feeling their energy. You're not around them. But it sounds legit. It does sound legit. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm leaning like 80% legit, 20% possibility. You always got to leave room to have an open mind here.
He came back with no receipts. I said, exactly, nigga. I said, you stupid ass nigga. And
it's not the first time he's done that because it backfired with Pusha too. This nigga can't learn from his mistakes, clearly.
He think niggas gonna tell him from.
Oh, I hope he doesn't hear this interview. Happened with Pusha as well.
I said, you stupid ass nigga.
And it's not the first time he's done that because it backfired with Pusha too. This nigga can't learn from his mistakes, clearly.
He think niggas gonna tell him for money. I was like, you have to understand something about hood niggas. Certain hood niggas that are broke will give you that information. If you run into a nigga who is not, the thing.
Certain, mostly all. I can go walk outside right now and be like, yo, here's $500. Go do this for me. I'm telling you, they're going to do it. It's a little bit different here in Chicago, but I'm saying, like, you talking thousands, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $50,000. That motherfucker's going to turn into a ninja.
He think niggas going to tell him for money. I was like, you have to understand something about hood niggas. Certain hood niggas that are broke will give you that information. If you run into a nigga who is not, the thing about him that fucked him up, I'm popular, right?
All right. See, that, I don't care who the fuck you are. If you're popular, you don't need to say you're popular. You could just say something like I'm well known in this area or in this field or something like that. But like I'm popular. This is the second time you mentioned how many followers you have. You know what? Spliff Beats to the rescue again. All right. What the fuck was his name? Cooley Bravo. Cooley Bravo popped up right now. All right, let's see. What you working with? Yeah, I found you. You have 32,000 subscribers. No one knows who you are. I don't. It's on Spotify. Both of these seem a little sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, man. And right now, I'm using my Chicago street sense. I'm using the senses in which I had to deal with when I was raised and dealing with people who were hustlers. This seems more legit, but it also sounds a little fake. I don't know, but it sounds pretty legit.
Think about him that fucked him up.
But give you that. I also pay attention to shit like that. Like you mentioned, you're popular 2 times. If you're popular, you usually don't have to announce it. What the fuck's the point in even saying that? To bring more validity to your statement you're about to say?
Information. If you run into a nigga who is not, the thing about him that fucked him up, I'm popular, right?
Okay.
So when you run into a popular nigga, you have to understand, I already have money. So you can't really get anything out of me that I don't already have. Like, giving me 100K or 150K is like giving me some shit that I got for a feature. So I'll take that any time of the day. He didn't realize he was talking.
You do features for $150,000? Yo. Oh, I'm going to go digging through this man's catalog for sure. I got about 20 minutes into that interview before I realized I went too far with this shit. So many little... Don't tell me that's real. I'm going to go digging. Your video from 2013 drill music did 3,000 views. Come on, man. See, now I'm thinking it's a lie. Because when you say it like that and then you say like, I know motherfuckers who have hundreds of millions of dollars. You still offer them 150K. That's still something. That 150K, they know how to take that and go buy an art piece and make that art piece worth 1.2 mil in 5 years. You see what I'm saying? Like the hustlers hustle. The 150K still is money. No matter, I don't care who you are, how popular, how many songs you have.
Giving me some shit that I got for a feature. So
unless you're just that bad with money,
take that any time of the day.
But I never heard a feature for that much. Your songs aren't even getting views. I never even heard of you until today.
Give me some shit that I got for a feature. So I'll take that any time of the day. He didn't realize he was talking to me. I was like, I'm not going to destroy a nigga from America for some Canadian niggas. I said, you got the game fucked up.
Oh, so you made it Canada versus America.
So he lost. He lost his money, and then he had to take the L when Kendrick responded back to him that fast and say, "Oh, this nigga green." That's what we call it. We call it green. This nigga green. He don't know nothing. Stupid ass nigga.
And if you're excited about the even more, well,
you're excited about the even more. Get the radio talk show voice.
Future, I guess you could say albums that the man is already committed.
Why did my man just turn into fucking Professor Snape?
That the man is already committed to, at least verbally. I ain't gonna hold it against him if he don't, because things ain't what they used to be. Even for them, I'm sure. But either way, let us know what you think. And you already know what I'm about to say next, but I'm gonna say it the fanciest way that I can. Outro time, baby. We've been Dirt TV Celebrity Media. You guys have been great as always. Keep it locked here for the latest stories, the latest breaking news, and the latest updates. And you know we got you covered. But do me one small favor between now and the next time you hear my voice. Be sure to be safe at all times.
Yeah. All right. I like when somebody says that. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said that before, and they were like, "Oh, you're trying to dog on me for saying be safe." And I was like, "Yo, it's just something you say to somebody like where I'm from. Like it's like be safe because next you don't know when's the next time you're gonna see him."
Hear my voice. Be sure to be safe at all times. Until next time, and we'll see you then. Peace.
And we'll see you then, and then peace. All right. So, you want my honest opinion? Like, look. At the end of the day, fuck the headphones. At the end of the day, Kendrick won the battle. Now, I know some Drake fans are going to be upset with that. I totally get it. But Kendrick did. And a lot of people are saying, like, well, no, well, Drake dropped the last diss. But it wasn't even a diss. It wasn't even like him rebuttaling. It was kind of more like him explaining situations in his life. Like, he had nothing really to go back at Kendrick with besides, like, show me the facts. Like, bring that shit up before we take this any further. And then now it's gotten out of hand. So, in my eyes, if you go look at it song by song by song by song, right next to each other, one after another, I think Kendrick takes it. Not Like Us is one of those songs that is just forever, especially in the West Coast, is going to be a banger. A banger. But you're going to hear that everywhere this summer. You're going to hear that everywhere. It was just like humble. Sit down. Be humble everywhere you went. And then you had the diabolical. You had different versions. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel Drake really shined was on Family Matters. I thought Drake really snapped off. He had those 3 beat switches. He made a lot of jokes. You know what I'm saying, about his back being up against the curb. That was a good one. And you see, how does it work basically with domestic violence when your girl's bigger than you? There were a lot of jokes and little jabs, but even Kendricks addressed that next, saying like, when are you going to be done like with these little jokes? Like, when are you going to take this shit serious? This is it. I'm calling you a pedophile. Boom, bam, case closed, under discussion. I can take this a lot deeper, but I'm going to end this where I'm just kind of like, I'm crip walking on you right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that song is just, even as a Drake fan, you're going to bop to that. And if you don't, I get it. Everyone's got their own style of music, but dude, that's hip hop. Like, that's hip hop to the fullest. Like, that's, you're talking about early 80s, 90s fucking hip hop. Then you got a nice twist with Kendrick and a diss on top of that, and one of the best disses of all time. I mean, I put that up there next to Ether. It's a little bit too premature, but it's up there, man. Because once you call someone a pedophile, like I said, there's no coming back from that. As soon as I heard that and the way the battle was being shifted, I go, oh no. I said, oh no. Like, this is where it gets real bad, real ugly, really fast. And then, of course, right after that, you got some shady things going on within the music industry, which I obviously can't talk about. I'm hearing of rappers selling their houses, moving. I did not know that there were 3 intruders, but I'm also hearing different things. This is the weird part about these situations is you're going to hear all types of different stories unless you're like best friends with them or you're working with the main detective on the case. There's going to be shit happening all over the place. And dude, don't forget this. Like this, us, the viewers, we're going to move on to whatever's next over the next couple of weeks, right? We'll always be fans and we'll keep an eye on what's happening. But these two are going to be living in constant confrontation. There's going to be a beef that continues. Like, it's not over now. Yeah, the rapping part is over. Now we get to see or hear about the worst parts of it, which was what I was trying to forewarn everybody about. And I was like, look, I get it. Everybody wants to hear a rap battle. And I was the one, I seemed like the bitch in the podcast episode. I was like, no, like, I don't know. I was kind of, I wish they would just hop on a mixtape together and be, you know, a three-headed beast and just eat fucking the industry alive right now and team up. Like, that was the route I was going. That's what I wanted to see. And everyone's like, nah, fuck that. Battle. Kendrick's better than everybody. Smoke, smoke, smoke. What? And I'm like, okay. I was like, if that's what you really want, then I mean that's gonna ruin friendships, careers, and if a beef runs deep enough, it could really quickly escalate to someone's life being taken, man. That's just no joke. Just look at what has happened throughout hip hop over the years. That's the last thing I want, man. Again, I am a fan of both artists. People who want to get mad about the Drake pedophilia stuff, I don't agree with that. Obviously, I've seen some of the clips; they are pretty creepy. Some of them are just they make no sense. At the same time, you know, the dude. I don't want to. I'm not trying to make excuses, but like when you're in your 20s, and do you know how many times I've gotten confused? I've been talking to girls before. I met my girl, and I'm talking to this girl and she's 16 years old, and I'm like, I don't even know that. I'm like, how old are you? I'm 19. I'm like, 19? Like, yeah, I'm too old anyway. I'm like, oh no, I'm 19. I'm like, let me see your ID. No, let me see your ID. And then you're like, how old are you really? It's like 16. It's like, yo, okay, holy shit. Like, that's just how it is today. They all look like Kylie Jenner, man. That's what you're running into if you're going out and about. And they all got fake IDs too. They got these professional fucking fake IDs with the stamps and shit. They get past the scanners. It's crazy here in Chicago, man. Point being, I'm not really having a point here. I'm just saying I'm not trying to make an excuse for Drake, even though that's what it sounds like. I'm just saying, like, look, shit happens. Even if there was some DV with Kendrick and his wife, which it seems like was a lie, life happens. People make mistakes. People do take Adderall, pop perks. People do get a little bit too full of themselves and their ego fucking overwhelms them. But, you know, usually they have a humbling experience, and maybe that's what happens here is there's a little bit of a humbling experience, and I hope they hash this shit out like grown men. And then fans, but here's the issue: even if both of them hash it out and everything's all cool, at the end of the day they dap up. You know, they're texting again. They're playing iPhone games. You know what I'm saying? Some cup pong, and then all of a sudden, a fan of Drake goes out to fucking Compton, which would be a big mistake, and tries to do some shit, or goes to New York and tries to do some shit to Kendrick. Or vice versa, you know, and we've already seen 3 intruders now with Drake, is what I read just at it was honestly just like a headline. I didn't read the article, but it's like, if that's the case, like, this could be never ending. I mean, you could have a crazed fan 16 years from now when they're both, you know, in their 50s. I don't know, probably they might still be making music or just chilling out. Someone just runs up on them while they're at the beach with their family or something and just fucking like knifes them or something. Like, it's shit is that real, dude. Fandom is real, very real. That's what I kept trying to say. But, you know, all I could do was just speak my piece, be spliff beats, and enjoy this with you, man. This is tobacco, by the way, YouTube. It's for my anxiety, which I am prescribed for tobacco. I love you guys. Thanks for watching with me. So yeah, all in all, I'm gonna wrap this up. Cooley Bravo, I believed you, then by the end I believed you less. And same thing for Ebony Prince. I believed you, then I believed you less. I feel like some people are maybe trying to capitalize on what's happening right now. But do I believe that Drake put out money to try to get some dirt on Kendrick? 100%. Without question. Do I believe that Kendrick tried to get dirt on Drake too, or had a mole inside of the camp, or had somebody talking to him? Yeah, 100%. It could have been a fucking record exec. It could have been it could have been anybody, dude. It could have been the fucking maid. No, but seriously, it could have been anybody, man. we're just going to see how this plays out. Let's just hope as fans, even if you're on Drake's side, even if you're on Kendrick's side, that everything is dope and everything works out. You know what I'm saying? Like the battle's over, the beef's over. I would let it go. Sure, I'd like to hear K-Dot respond, but what's there really to respond to besides somebody like saying like, this didn't really happen. Bring me the facts, and then that's it. You can't really respond to that. It's a hard way. It's already over. And I know it's going to be hard for some people to accept. I totally get it, man. When Drake lost that battle to Pusha T, which I had a feeling was going to happen, it was a dagger through the heart. You know, this is when I was more invested in Drake as an artist. Not that I'm still not, but you go through different periods of time. It was tough. It was tough to listen to. It was tough to watch. The whole world was like, Adonis is your son. We were all like, what the fuck did you just say? Who's Adonis? We were all confused. I thought we were about to get like some valid proof right there in your face. If you guys have more information on this, comment down below. I'll look into it. I really wanted to drop the subject if I'm keeping it a buck with you, but everybody's been telling me to check out this footage. And my thoughts on it, because I guess nobody could really put their finger on it, but maybe somebody already has and has a better idea than I do. But there's also going to be a lot of bias. I'm always with the what ifs. That's where I'm at. Like, what if? So I don't believe the full story of both parties here. I believe a part of their stories. Let's just say that. All right, guys, I love you. Thanks for watching with me. Thanks for joining Spliff Beats in this episode. If you enjoyed, do me a favor, subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. Helps out my algorithm. Says, yo, Cliff, people want you to check. Want you to do more content like this. I got you covered. And I got plenty of reaction videos coming soon too. I'm a little bit busy this week, but you're still going to be seeing videos all over the place. Plus on Patreon, I just uploaded like 5 at 3 in the morning. Sorry for everybody. I know you get alarms. I just woke you up. I'm guessing. I'll be everywhere. I'll be even live tonight too. But I got to get going. Hit me up if you need me. My Instagram's linked down below. I'm always here for you guys, and let me know what you guys think. I really would like your opinions, and if you have any articles or things you want me to go check out too, Spliff Beats is on the case. Let's go. I love you guys. Stay safe, all right?